Baseball fans, and welcome. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the San Diego Padres going up against the Colorado Rockies. John Shambi, Chris Singleton with you. Well, this is one of the most picturesque settings there is in the entire sport.
You've got the trees out in center field. You've got the waterfall. You've got just tremendous backdrop of the mountains. But one thing about this ballpark is it plays fast. So you got to be ready defensively, and you also have to keep the ball down, set your sights just a little bit lower because of the altitude and elevation. Pitches don't break as well.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go. And pitching in this game, German Marquez. What do you have on him, Chris?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Ready to go? Now it's the DH, Luis Ariz. The line to kick the pitch. Edge of the zone for a strike, and we're underway here this afternoon.
First pitch, 105.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Foul ball, still 0-2. And delivers outside.
This guy at the dish excels in 2-strike counts. Got to be careful with him out there on the mound.
The line of the pitch. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The pitch.
2-2 count.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And the pitch. Popped up. And that lands at no man's land, a foul ball. Kicks and fires. Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
In an era with a lot of swing and miss and strikeouts, you gotta love an at-bat like this. No one giving in.
Just off the outside part of the plate.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Left-hand hitter waits. Stays alive. The pitch. Headed down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. And the righty deals. In the air, center field. And it drops in, but a good job to keep it in front.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Tatis waits. Fought off foul. So 2 strikes on Tatis. Out to short and a base hit. Throw holds him at second, but the go-ahead run now in scoring position, and still nobody out.
A couple of singles back to back. Just one of those seam high base hits through the infield. We just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Here's the switch hitting left fielder Jurickson Profar. Pitches in the dirt. Ball 1. Singy, maybe some nerves getting the best of him in the first.
Well, it's hard to know exactly if it's nerves or not, but he just doesn't have it right now. Those hitters on the
base hit into center field. Here comes the runner. The throw in, and he's safe at the plate as they take the lead. 1-0.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. So runners at the corners, nobody out. Manny Machado up to the plate. And he takes a strike. Traffic on the bases with 1 already in, and we're just getting started here in the top of the first. And it's 1-1.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
And he deals. He dives, but he can't make the catch. Goes to second, safe there. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
The center fielder, number 3, Jackson.
So digging in, Jackson Merrill. And a foul ball.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
Left-hand batter waits. That one fouled off. At the belt and fires. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Beats to second, out there. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Here's Xander Bogaerts. Right through there for a strike. Runner at third, 2 away. This to center field. Doyle under it. Makes the grab. And that is that. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Padres 2 and the Rockies nothing. Back here at Coors Field. Today's starting pitcher, Yu Darvish. What should we keep an eye on here?
With the height, the release point creates a lot of tilt on his pitches. So coming into the zone, really hard for the hitters to get on plane. Makes it very difficult for the hitters to guess.
Bottom of the first. So in now for Colorado, Charlie Blackmon. And here it comes. Fastball for a strike. And it's 0-1.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
The other way, and now maybe extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And he's got a leadoff double.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
Now the number 2 hitter, Ezekiel Tovar. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Kicks and deals. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball.
One ball.
In the dirt. Well done behind the dish. Bullpen action for the Padres. Tanner Scott, the left-hander, up and throwing. Adam, the right-hander, loosening up as well. And a pitch. That one is absolutely belted. Way back there. And that one is up the wall. In comes the run from second. And a 2-1 ball game now.
Comes through with the RBI. Anytime you can drive a ball into the gap the other way, it feels so good. And that's when you know you're right where you need to be at the plate. It's even better when it gets you extra bases. Gotta love looking in at your dugout and seeing your teammates fired up.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Next to hit for the Rockies, Brenton Doyle. And a big swing and a miss.
0-1.
Tovar leads off second with nobody out. Right-hander kicks, deals.
They tried to get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
And it's second. On the ground to the left, and it hits the bag. He's in safely at second as a run scores on the play, and that ties the game.
Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
Here's Chris Bryant now. First pitch misses.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
right-hander deals.
Ball 2 balls.
Not really attacking on the mound in this at bat. All breaking balls, so that makes me think they're not really wanting to challenge him here.
And the pitch. Ground ball right side. Cronenworth in plenty of time to first. Finally gets the first out here on the grounder.
Batting fifth.
Here's Bud Black's lineup for the Colorado Rockies. The challenge for him today, Singy, elevating the baseball against this sinker baller that's on the mound.
Yeah, that's the challenge, but it also might affect the way they approach base running in this one, Boog. You get a runner on first, you anticipate trajectory down, and when the ball's in the dirt with a good secondary lead, you break for second. So whether it's a stolen base or not, you stay out of the double play, get that runner in a scoring position, and that can help you put more runs on the board.
BID, ball in dirt. Tied up here in the early going. Next pitch is outside.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Two now, and that one got a piece of it. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Now it's Brendan Rodgers.
Well, things starting to unravel out there on the mounds, giving up a few hits. Now he's hitting guys. He's got to find a way to compose himself, or he's not going to be out there much longer.
Bogarts on a Cronenworth, and that's 2. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. Second inning coming up here in Denver. We are tied 2-2. Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Ryan Feltner.
Now batting for the Rockies.
Now here's Jake Cronenworth. Welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers and the Chicago Cubs. First pitch coming at you right after the break. And now, Teoscar Hernandez.
For the Dodgers, the left-hander, Teoscar Hernandez.
Pitch. Not close with that one. And this one is off and running. On the ground, right side, and it goes just foul. Swing and a miss as that one was high.
One ball. Looked like a case of deciding to swing no matter what. That pitcher's way up. Nice job of the pitcher knowing that this hitter's looking for something up that he can drive, but he just expanded the zone to his advantage.
And here comes Tommy Edman. Misses the zone and he gets him to chase.
0-1.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
0-2.
One out, base is empty. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Down 2 away.
The right fielder.
On the north side of Chicago, John Shelby and Chris Singleton. Here's Mookie to hit. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Got it. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. Bottom of the first. Here's Nico.
The second baseman, Nico.
Here comes a pitch. Strike 1. Ohtani, a former All-Star. He throws a slurve, a four-seamer, a cutter, a splitter, and he works in a sinker. Righty to the plate. Hernandez reaching back towards the wall. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield. Got to the spot, turned around, and made a nice catch.
Michael Busch, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. And a pitch. Hooks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Batting third, the right fielder.
2 outs, base is empty. Seiya Suzuki, the next to hit. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
0-1.
Gets him to chase after that one.
No ball.
Big time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that'll do it. Here in Wrigley Field, all set for the start of the inning. Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy. Now the right-hander ready to go. Still no score. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
No ball. One strike.
Goes 6 feet 3 inches, 34-year-old vet, and he was drafted in the 8th round back in 2011. Tosses to first. Leadoff man retired here in the 2nd. Freddie Freeman up to the dish.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Line drive, base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Batting 6. The catcher.
The batter now will be Will Smith. Here goes the runner. There's a ball. Safe at second, and that was not close. Freeman, the runner at second with one away. Base hit. Lead runner around second. To third, not in time. And it's runners at the corners with one gone.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Didn't try to do too much with it. Just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs. But sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
This one in the dirt. Nothing happening on the bases, though. Corner infielders up on the grass here, just in case they try squeeze play. 2 on, 1 out. And a swing and a miss. Huge strikeout there. Here's Kike Hernandez. Wouldn't chase that time. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
One strike.
2nd inning here, no score. Late with the swing there.
1-2. 2-2.
In the dirt. Count moves to 2-2 as the runners hold. And that bunt goes it's a strikeout. Bottom half of inning number 2 and half up to hit.
No left field.
All right. Shohei Ohtani. Go back to May 5th, 2022 at Fenway Park.
1-0.
He tossed a complete game through 99 pitches. Get this, 81 strikes. It was the most strikes thrown with less than 100 pitches in a game since they started tracking pitch counts.
That's just unreal.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
2 strikes.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Batting 5th. The catcher.
Christian Bethencourt, the next cup to hit. Swing and a miss.
No ball. 1 strike.
Hernandez has it sized up. Snags it for the 2nd out. Isaac Paredes now.
The third baseman.
Got off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
2 out, space is empty. The next offering misses. Down 2-0.
2 outs again.
Betts on the move. He's got it. And that is out number 3. Well, here we go. Top of the 3rd scoreless game. Now it's Gavin Lux. Hendricks back to work. And a
That's a
breaking
strike.
ball drops in for a strike.
It's a good changeup to hit up in the zone. I don't think he recognized it. I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. Pat calls it in, and there's one away. Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Teoscar Hernandez will hit next. His first at bat was a strikeout. Out front with the swing, and that is strike one. And that's in the dirt. Top of the third, no score. That one not close, and it's 2-1. Bounce to the left side, and foul ball. One down, base is empty. Wells hit that one. It's a strikeout. Tommy Edman at the plate. Shortstop takes the ball. Swings through that.
1 ball, 1 strike.
2 down, nobody on. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. The wind of the pitch. Whoa, they threw that one behind him. Out towards left center. Can't get there. Base hit. And at first, here's Mookie Betts now. In the dirt, but kept close. And the runner stays where he is. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Outfield playing straight up now. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw. Save. Man on second, 2 down. Runner on the go again. Pitch misses in. Wide throw, and it gets away. But it's offline. The line to kick the pitch. Foul ball still a 1-2 count. 2 outs. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Turns and fires the Betts. Hard hit to third. Tosses across the first, and that is that. And welcome back to the bottom of the inning. So up now for Chicago. Cody Bellinger. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Well, Siggy, this is a guy that grew up in big league clubhouses, and it's something that you see throughout the game. Sons whose fathers also played the majors. And there's a foul ball.
I can only imagine. The comfort level of being in the ballpark for those kids who are fortunate enough to have a dad that played in the big leagues. Them being on the baseball field, for some it's pressure. For them, they feel that they are right at home.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Batting it.
Dansby.
Now pitching for the Dodgers, number 39, Blake Klein.
The shortstop takes the ball. Home team down a run here in the last half of the third.
Ball.
Up and in, ball 2.
2 balls, no strike.
Swing and a miss, and that one missed
2
by
balls,
a ton.
1 strike.
And strike 2.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. Now it'll be the Cubs DH, Pete Crow Armstrong. Strike 1. Next offer in there for a strike. 0-2. Oh, can't get out of the way of the fastball, and that's going to sting. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. And next for the Cubs, Nico Horner. He's 0 for 1. For a base hit. Close play, but in there.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. That pretty much split the zone down the middle. Those are the ones where you gotta make a play.
Bush swings through it for strike 1.
Balls, 1 strike.
0-2 now as he swings through it.
A little anxious, a little aggressive early in the count. Too much for me.
That one just misses.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Bats and misses. It's a strikeout. Back here at the friendly confines. Out of the 4th. Now here is Max Muncy. The right-hander back to work. He was late there. Strike 1. One thing with Max Muncy, and it'll be interesting to see what he throws here. He hammers the fastball. There's a ball. Here's a 1-1. And another ball.
You know, these Dodgers showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
And it falls. And aboard on the leadoff single. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. Single, stole a base his first time.